Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. This is a special edition. You can check out jennifertotherescue.com to find out more about what I do. I actually connect and connecting people to good resources and big events that are coming up and good people that are running the events. And we're having a special event today just to share all about the Relay for Life for Noblesville that's coming up. We do want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners for being our gracious hosts. And Noblesville Trophies, you have to check them both out if you've never come in, see Jim or, oh my gosh, Sherry. I was trying to think. She's going to hate me for forgetting her first name. But anyway, you have to check them out. Thank you so much. But we are here to talk to LuAnn Harger,
Right.
who is a co-chair of the Relay for Life for Noblesville.
Right.
And when is this coming up? This is like not too
Coming
far.
soon. It's the 13th and 14th of May. It starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday the 13th and goes till 8 a.m. on the 14th in Forest Park.
So somebody that has never participated in this or doesn't understand, tell us what the relay idea is all about.
The relay is an activity, a 24-hour or less activity that is mirrors the journey of a cancer survivor. Through the beginning of your diagnosis, through the tough times when you're doing through chemo, and at the end, the outcome of what the outcome at the end of the journey is. And throughout that time, people are walking a track, staying on and staying awake, in shifts with their teams to keep up that time. So during that time, there's different kind of ceremonies to remember the people that have lost their battle, to celebrate the people that have fought and are still fighting, and to figure out ways to fight back against cancer.
Okay, so it starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and people are basically continually going around the track, but there's all these activities that are happening.
Yes.
So why don't you give us some information? What is the website? We actually have it on the screen, but
The website for Relay itself is relayforlife.org/NoblesvilleIN, and then you could get to our event, see the teams, add yourself to a team if you wanted to, donate to a team, sign up if you're a survivor so that we could honor you at our luncheon that happens on noon that day, and come and join us and see what's going on. You can also see our sponsors that we have. This year we have over 25 sponsors from around our city, which we're really always excited to have their support. And there's lots of other kind of information on there too.
cool. So just a lot of good info. So the money, people donate money, or they maybe how do they do that? They when somebody donates, but it's not donating, people go around and get pledge.
Yes, they do pledge.
From the peanut gallery. We got it. Okay, pledging. Okay.
So your team does a lot of different can do a lot of different kind of things to raise money for your team. Some people have on-site fundraisers the day of Relay. So if you would come to Relay, you might participate in maybe buying water or hot dogs or baked goods or playing games there at their campsites. They're set up in campsites. But then also sometimes they do fundraisers prior to the event. We just had a bowling event that was a fun one, just at Bowl 32 by one of the teams held a Relay for Life sponsored event there. Many people donate $10 at a time, and that is for the Luminaria bags that honor the people that are survivors or that have passed from the from cancer. So there's quite a few different ways, and you can do that the day of the event. You can do that online. Some people even take a water bottle and fill it with dimes, and about filling up a water bottle with dimes is about $100, and so that's an easy way for them to donate as well. So
the money that is raised, you mentioned a few things, I think, to me a little bit earlier, but what does the money go, I mean, is it right here?
So the American Cancer Society, the Relay for Life is their event for raising money, the largest event. They also have Strides, but this is their event for raising money. The money, unlike maybe some of our local charities, the money doesn't come right directly back to our community, but people in our community definitely see the benefits of the donations. We, for instance, we have a relayer who the medicines that he has taken through his cancer journey are directly related to the funds that were given to the researchers. So that drug is one that he used. We've had people that use the Road to Recovery, which is a free service that American Cancer Society provides for getting patients back and forth to their treatments if they don't have a ride for that. Hope Lodge there's several Hope Lodges across the country that families can stay in free of charge while their loved one is undergoing chemo or going through surgery, that type of thing for their cancer. They also provide vouchers at some partnership hotels for that, to help with that service too. We have a Look Good, Feel Good program that helps women that have gone through breast cancer, helping them with fitting wigs and feeling better about how they feel once going through that. And the research is a huge amount. We fund research grants and research projects that are going towards cancer. I believe it's 74 cents of every dollar that we raise goes towards the programs that American Cancer Society provides. So maybe not directly to our community, but many people from our community can use the services. One of the neatest things, I think, is the 800 number. You can call it 24 hours a day. You would reach a real person at any time. They can help a caregiver sift through the information they're getting from their loved one's doctor. They can help send like a health organizer kit, which basically is a big binder that you can take with you with your bills and your doctor appointments and just carry with you. Lots of cancer patients rely on other, not just one person to take to the place they have to go. So this keeps everything together, and it is specific to their cancer. So it also has information about treatments and that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, the 1-800 number you mentioned, is that a number though that it's for cancer patients?
Yes, it's for
but it's something that's funded through the Relay for Life?
Through the Relay for Life,
okay.
too. So
I'm sorry.
This is another service that the American Cancer provides based on the funds that we raise. Another way our funds are used is they also can provide free or low-cost screenings to people who don't have an access to those. And so through the American Cancer Society, they help with those as well. And lastly, I know that they also can help match people up with places for financial assistance. They don't give financial assistance like some of our more local cancer organizations, but they do match people up and get them to places where they can get that for like maybe groceries or heating and cooling bills, that kind of thing. So it's a broad range of services, trying to kind of meet all the needs that we have.
An awful lot of them, it sounds. And if you've never dealt with it, you've probably never thought
you wouldn't know about the things.
Right. I know we have, you gave the website, but we are actually looking, there is a Facebook page as well. It sounds like the website, though, gives some things. Does the Facebook address pretty much all the other things?
Yeah, the Facebook page is for information about the event.
The specific event.
We have ideas for on Friday. There's fundraising Friday. So my co-chair, Jen Morris, she puts up ideas for the teams for fundraising. And on Mondays, we call it Mission Monday. Send out information on that Facebook page that shows how your money is being used, what's going on with the money, or how is the mission of the American Cancer Society being brought to everyone. People, if they're having fundraisers, they put that information on. They could ask questions from us. But just that's a general an information for the committee and for the teams that are participating as well.
So obviously a couple different places you can get the information.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what, we're going to go backtrack. I'm just like, my brain is swimming with all kinds of things. I don't know that we even said where it's going to be. Did you say where it is?
I'm not sure either, but
you probably did.
We are super, super lucky to have the event at Forest Park, and they are one of our in Noblesville. They're one of our sponsors. They provide a beautiful place for us to relay. They allow campers in, which is there's only one other time you can camp in Forest Park, which is the Great Camp Out Weekend, and so it's kind of a neat thing for the campers to be able to do. We can have open fires there throughout that time, and as long as they're disposed of in the proper way. But we are very lucky indeed to have such a beautiful place. It makes for a lovely track for us to walk. And then at night when we have the Luminaria ceremony with all the bags honoring our survivors and those who have lost their battle, it's a beautiful place. Just really, we're really very lucky to have it there for sure.
Well, I knew where it was, but I wasn't sure if we'd actually said that, so I think it's important we do. We've talked about what funds, you've talked about the Look Good. There's some events, though, that are happening throughout the day. You've mentioned the Luminary. You've talked. Why don't you maybe, I don't know, you don't have to do chronologically, but some of the events that are happening during the day.
Well, every year we have a theme, and this year is Give Cancer the Boot, so it's sort of a country-ish kind of a theme for this year, and our entertainment committee is unbelievable with coming up with activities throughout the day that teams can participate in to lift their spirits and spend the time together doing things. We start out always with an opening ceremony, and the mayor will come and talk with us for a little bit. And we have a variety of different things that we do at that time. But then we send the survivors out with their caregivers for the first lap, because that's what the event is, in honor of all the people that are surviving. And we'd love to not ever have to do this anymore, because we would like everyone to be survivors from this. So that's our big focus at the beginning, and then the teams begin walking, and they'll do that for most of the day. We have That's What She Said, the band coming in around 5:30, and they'll play, so that's kind of a big time. Along that time, besides the games, people are selling things, people are doing other things. The activities, like I said, that our entertainment committee puts together. And then we'll have sometime in 3-ish o'clock or so, there's a fight back ceremony where we give information about how you can stay healthier, how can you fight against cancer. And then one of our more solemn ceremonies is at 9:30 at when it turns dark, our Luminaria ceremony, and that's when we light the Luminaria, and it honors those we've lost and people who are still fighting. The junior high and high school choir will come and sing, and we have a couple speakers through that, and then they take the time to read all the names that are on the bags of the Luminaria that people have donated money for, and the people that they would like to have represented there. So people generally stay to hear the names of their loved ones, and then head out around for a silent lap or two around that way. And then we have movies late in the night.
There's going to be some
we have late movies into the night from like midnight on.
Do we have any
I
ideas?
haven't picked them yet, but if it's a country theme, I'll try to find something.
I was
There we
gonna
go.
say, They're probably going to be line dancing and everything else. So you got to keep it
There's
with
all
the
kinds
country.
of stuff going on. We have
Cool.
marshmallows and s'mores and just a lot of activities to try to stay up throughout that whole time.
Yeah,
So
the movie starts at
Movies start around midnight.
Around midnight,
Okay. But you said there was going to be a couple. I shouldn't say it that way. You said this was a heritage event.
right. Heritage, we have two distinctions for the Noblesville Relay, which we're really proud of. The first is that we are a heritage event, which means we go a lengthy amount of time. We're a 21-hour, I think, event.
21.
And so that gives us that distinction, which is a lot of events have shortened their events for their communities and how it works for us, but we're really proud of the fact that we can stay there, and our relayers are dedicated to that amount of time. We're also an ACS CAN event, which is the kind of the lobbying part of American Cancer Society, and people join that for a $10 membership, and then they can find out the kind of legislation and the things that are going on with cancer research that they might want to contact their representatives for, to forward that through Congress. So we're really excited about being that part. Several years ago, we were at an event where we had actually people come. It was called the CPS3, but it's the Cancer Prevention Study, and was the third study that they've done. And so Noblesville was picked to be a part of that. So people came to give a little blood and sign up, and then they will keep track of all those people that are in that study for 10 years, and they send out information you fill out about your lifestyle and that sort of thing, and that research helps them with other cancer research related kind of information. The first first cancer prevention study was the one that linked smoking to lung cancer, so they get good information that way too in terms of their research. So but this year CPS, or not, I'm sorry, ACS can, and our Heritage event. We're really excited about that. So
Those are very
Yeah.
exciting. So I guess, boy, my goodness, there's a lot going on. I was participating in a relay. I think I did it a couple times. Our church had a couple teams, but I never knew there was so much going on
Yeah.
as part of it.
Yeah.
So
there's just, I think that I think the event itself is busy. Like there's a lot of stuff going on that you can be as full of that info and do as much of that as you want, or little as that you want. A lot of teams come and just spend the time together with themselves. They do the walking, thinking about their loved ones or planning how they're going to do that. Some count their laps. But then some people come to do the activities too, and to just be involved in what's going on. Last year we started something where, which kind of worked out kind of nice. You could come to the registration table and pay an amount of money, and then you could just get tickets, and so you could use the tickets at the events versus bringing cash. So we have a lot of walk-in people because the park's not closed, but we get to use
Sure,
it.
sure.
And what's going on? And oh yeah, sure. Oh, we would like a walking taco. How can we get that? And so that kind of made it easier for them to do that. So also spreading that, that's kind of neat to be able to spread that information to people who maybe not know what's going on and what's happening there. Yeah, oh yes, we do. We have an auction that goes between 1 and 4, and then it's a silent auction, and then anything that's not sold at that auction, our entertainment does a live auction for it later during the time. So that there's lots of nice things that are available there.
you might want to buy your mom something. for
Right,
Mother's
that's
Day.
true. That's true. There's always nice. There's
Day
always a lot of nice and interesting things there, and I know our teams donate the items to that, baskets of gift cards, and events that are going on, tickets to Colts games and that sort of thing. We had some tickets to the 500 last year, and then children's books and sand pails full of activities, just a lot of neat things that you
Wow.
can find. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, just a couple, let me think. So they can go to the website, and there is a Facebook page.
Right.
But maybe we can get the website back on there, because that is where they sign up to donate. They could still sign up a team, can't they?
They can still sign up to a team at the relayforlife.org site. They can still sign up there if they're interested in, if they want to talk to someone like myself or Jen about questions or information. Their best place is to go to Facebook,
Right.
and send us a message there, and we get she gets back more for that information. But if they want to know about signing up survivors, we are always welcome survivors to our event. And even if they find out that morning they're more than welcome to come that day, and we bring a guest with them. We want as many survivors as we can to honor them and honor their journey and celebrate their life.
I'm going to kind of pry, but is your connection, I mean, you were telling me that you've been a teacher for 37 years? No, it's awesome, but I mean, thinking it's not like you don't have anything else going on.
Right.
You're teaching. Do you have a personal connection?
I do. I lost my mom to colon cancer,
I'm sorry.
and we many years ago, Noblesville actually had a relay for a couple of years, and the idea was to be sort of a Hamilton County relay that kind of got passed around to different cities. So Noblesville had it, then Westfield was going to have it in Carmel, and we would just kind of pass it about. And then I'm not exactly sure, but one of the cities said, "Hey, we really like this. We would like to continue to do it." So then several years later, I want to say about 10 anyway, they said, well, let's get started again in Noblesville. And so a friend of mine, Kathy Stretch, who had also lost her mom to cancer the same year my mom had passed anyway, we're like, let's do this for our moms. And so most likely, and everybody on our committee, people that relay,
Right.
they have a personal connection to that. On our committee, our survivorship committee always amazes me because they're the ones that plan the survivor luncheon. They do all these lovely things for survivors, and they're breast cancer survivors. We have people on our committee that they've been through the journey. They understand what it means to get the help, and to have someone just supporting them and say, hey, let's lift you up in any way we can. And I think that's what makes the event so special. We have just a great community of team captains that help. Our committee is unbelievable, and just the whole idea that everyone is just working to make the event great and to raise money. And we say every day, at our meetings, I hope we don't see each other after a couple of years, because we really
Right.
want to make sure that this is something that cancer is gone, that we do give cancer the boot. That is really our mission. That's really our mission.
Let's give
For
cancer
sure.
the boot. I can't speak. The boot.
That's our mission.
Yes. Well, who knows what the movies are going to be, but it
I
sounds
know,
like there's
they
going
sound
to
like they're going to be good,
Oh,
though.
DJ.
There's also a what?
DJ.
A DJ.
Yes, and
Oh, okay.
that's right. Pro Sound, Jason Fritz is there
Yes.
for the whole event.
Good job,
It's amazing. It is amazing. We love him. He gets compliments all the time. That he matches his music to whatever our theme is going to be. I believe last year he even helped with the karaoke singing. I mean, there's just a lot that he does.
A lot going on.
Like I said, we have over 25 sponsors this year, and he makes sure he recognizes those every hour so people know who the event who we're so thankful for in terms of our event. And
Right.
he also does this as in memory of someone he's lost. So there's just that understanding of cancer, I think, brings people to the event and makes this just something they'd like to really do and continue. We have team captains that have been with us since we started. Same with our committee. I mean, we just have that commitment to doing this and making this event the greatest we can, and to honor as many survivors as we possibly can, and when we're doing this. So
Wow.
During the evening or nighttime, they also bring popcorn.
Oh yes, yeah, they have popcorn, donuts.
So
Marco's
food.
Pizza will bring
So there's a
pizza.
lot of food.
Also, there's bingo at night. I mean, there's just a lot of
Something for
activities, family activities.
Las
There's
Vegas, something going on all the
there
time.
actually is something going on all the time. They have a scavenger hunt for the kids, so they get to go throughout all the campsites and either do an activity or they get something, and then they bring all their information in. There's prizes, all kind of silly prizes, and just a lot to do that also kind of reminds people of the cancer journey and
Sure.
what's going on. But there's just so many things. We couldn't do this without our entertainment committee. We couldn't do it without our survivorship committee, our auction committee, people that collect the money, the people that are behind the scenes taking care of things. It's Mike Morris and my husband. They take care of the logistics. So Mike's checking out the campgrounds, making sure everything's put together and everyone has a place that they can kind of have a central base.
Right.
And we just work together well as a team. Our representative this year from the American Cancer Society, Jordan Tojo, she works with us directly with the Cancer Society for the things that we need there, like the T-shirts and different kind of things that we get for that. So all comes together on May 13th and 14th. So
It is at Forest Park in Noblesville.
Yes, Forest Park in
and
Noblesville.
the two
Rain or shine.
rain or shine.
Well, I was gonna say,
That's a dress
we're
for
gonna-
the weather. Yeah,
We're going to
absolutely.
order up some sunshine
We
and
say sunny and 70 this year is what we're
Yes,
hoping for. Just
that's-
a couple days worth of that weather like we had today. So
yeah, this has been a wonderful day. So maybe we'll
that's for sure.
put in a
That's for
special
sure.
order with the big guy. One more time, though, tell us the website. It's on the screen. but-
The website is relayforlife.org/Noblesville IN, and that'll get you straight to our event. And there you can sign up as a survivor, join a team, add a team. We're at 30 teams this year, and our goal was 25, so we're really excited about that.
well.
And then you can also go to the Relay Facebook page. It's just Noblesville Relay for Life, and find out more information or ask questions of Jen and I if you have anything that you'd like to know. So,
Well.
and I think my phone number and our email will be available too, so that we can get a hold of
Okay.
that. So.
Well, there it is. There's your Mom Harger
There
at
we
AOL.com. They had to hang around for a while to get
There you
it.
go.
And what's your... Oh, I'm sorry. We're too busy talking about all the activities. So, well, we knew that the peanut gallery took
Right,
care
yeah,
of us.
take care of everything.
And yes, we thank you very much for
Oh
coming.
my gosh,
LuAnn.
thank you so much for letting us
welcome.
come and talk. We're just really excited to get the word out. Come and see us. Just come and try it out. See what's going on. Stay for an hour. Walk around.
Sounds like you're gonna be worn
yeah,
out
come
if
and
you
see
even
us.
hang out
Come
for
and
an
see
hour.
us. Yeah, come and see us.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know I've been a part of it
Yeah.
before. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but is there a mission statement or something for the Relay of Life, or you said you don't want to see each other again.
Right.
But what is
in the past? It's been celebrate, remember, and fight back.
Okay.
And this year our T-shirts say "We are hope." And
Okay,
I
well, I noticed that. Yes,
this is a special order. These ones that the Indiana ACS got together, which we're really excited about. But just getting the information out, being aware of how you can prevent cancer, and then how you can help those that are diagnosed with that, so we can get them through that journey.
Well, we
So,
wish you a lot of
thank you
luck,
so
success,
much.
not luck. We know it'll be blessed from the moment.
Yeah,
Sounds like an awesome event. We hope that you'll be able to join them. Thank you for joining us, Jennifer to the Rescue. And
thank
you can
you so
call
much.
me at Jennifer to the Rescue, whatever, Jennifer Johnson, 317-513-6823. I don't know why I'm reading my number. I know my number. JenniferToTheRescue.com. And yeah, I got it wrong. Thank you, LuAnn,
Thank you
so much. Good luck
Just
to you.
appreciate it so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you so
no
much.
problem. Take care. We'll see you all again soon. Have a great day.